Hey everybody, got our bird here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on YouTube. Oh man, all I can say first off is we've done Death Nurse 2, and I will just say, fuck this fucking movie. Fuck Nick Millard movies. fuck.
Well, you always say that, but yes, this had a special kind of pain for you.
I'm done with Nick Millard movies. I know I've said that like 3 times in the fucking past, but I'm done with Nick Millard fucking movies, god damn it.
Yeah, who's the old bitch?
This starts off with a fucking title card of like, you know, Ron Coots text like saying Death Nurse 2.
It's like camcorder, like, you know, like Joey's birthday. You know, that kind of thing back in the day.
And then we get the ending. Okay, I don't want to, dude. I don't want to talk about this. It sucked. We'll see you guys later.
You texted me last night. You're like, are you ready for the Nick Millard?
Yeah, but that wasn't an excitement text. That was a...
It sounded like an excitement text.
No, it really fucking wasn't.
That coffee is good, though. You're right.
Yeah.
It's very good.
But yeah, no, it is not. It was not, and I do not want to do this.
It's not, and I do not, and I will not, and I won't.
Fine. This one fucking takes off or starts right at the end of the first one. Because at the end of the first one, a cop comes knocking, and then Ethel sits down next to goddamn Dr. Mario, and nothing happens.
Just a word to the wise, but if a cop comes a knocking, don't go a chopping.
Dude, I don't want to fucking do this, man. Already, one note in, and I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to fucking do
this, man.
So whatever, the goddamn cop knocks at the fucking door, and no, I'm starting it all over again.
Okay, fine. Give yourself a little pep pill talk, then.
Hey everybody, got our murder. We're with another one of the worst movies on YouTube.
Like, forget it. You know what? I liked the first take. Sorry, you're like, and then you start out just the same. There's no getting excited for Nick Millard. I'm sorry, there's no running up. There's no run jump. I'm sorry, you're trying to do it. I see it. But
I am starting it over again, but we will just say fuck it and leave that first bit in there. But what we're doing today is Death Nurse 2.
I love that. You were like, I'm going to get a run jump at this thing.
And then we get the fucking title card, which you just saw, so why am I even bringing it up? It does not fucking matter. We get the... I can't, dude. You're right. There is no fucking running up. Like when you're trying to drive up a snowy hill, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta fucking floor that shit before I start gonna... I'll try it, and it's just not happening.
That's right. You're in the middle going...
So, the cop at the end of Death Nurse 1 goes up to knock on the door of Sunny Palms, Nick Millard's house.
Yes.
Shady Palms. Not Sunny Palms.
The Pepto-Bismol house.
Yeah, so Nurse Ethel, which is not her name in this. What is her fucking name in it? Edith. So Nurse Edith opens the door and stabs the shit out of him.
Yeah, she needed like Carol O'Connor behind her, like, oh, why you gotta stab people, Edith?
And of course, it's got the typical Nick Millard fucking death scenes where the screams only... Yeah, here.
Remember, it was a terrible Carol O'Connor.
There's like how many fucking times we gotta talk about all this stuff? Not that,
like the
not that, but how many times? We just gotta talk about like, oh, death scene, Nick Millard movie,
But only screaming when they're on scene.
But anyway, the cops dies, but then it cuts to him walking around, smelling, like sniffing, like that was part of the end of the first movie.
Right. I was thinking that. Well, I was like Millard was doing some kind of like artsy fartsy Quentin.
Fuck no.
Tarantino, a smell of fate.
But he goes into the garage, finds dead Dust Puss here, Nick Millard's mother, Dust Puss,
who I thought was Joe Estevez.
and then then he walks up to the door, and now he's dead again.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie.
Oh Lord.
Fuck this fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I concur.
So, Nurse Ethel goes in and bitches at Dr. Mario here.
Do I have to do all the work around here, Gordon? Would you get off your dead ass and help me pull him inside?
Who, he's got to be the most monotone human being ever.
Well, we do learn later on why he is so monotone, but we'll get into that later, because now we gotta watch Ethel make a cup of tea. Like the whole fucking process.
The whole thing. It would have taken a lot. It would have taken a lot less just popping the chits in the microwave. I don't think they had one.
It's 1988. I'm sure they did. So she tells Dr. Mario to take the cup and put him in the basement, so the rats can eat him. Because you remember at the end of the first one, they had rats in their basement that would eat the fucking dead bodies.
I put the lieutenant in the basement.
Good. Now we don't have to worry about that goddamn cop snooping around anymore.
Yes, rats love rotting corpses, especially people look like cigar than party.
So they talk about said rats.
I don't want to go down there again with those rats and that smell.
I told you, those little longtails have to eat, just like the rest of us.
And then they talk about like how
too, Gordon.
Ethel's like, oh, it's good business. The rats eat the people, and people eat the rats.
More importantly, we've cut way down on our meat bill. It's good business, Gordon. The patients eat the rats, and then the rats eat the patients.
Like 99% of this movie is her making that face, though.
Well, yeah. So blah blah fucking blah. We cut to garden party here, being a drunk hobo wino lady, bag lady person.
Walking slower than any human being.
With a cart, and then dumpster diving.
I was counting her steps. She was like, 1.
Well, dude, she's walking some more.
Well, Millard was the one telling her, like, okay, go slow. Really?
No, I
really
think
slow.
nature was the one telling her to go fucking slow. So we get more dumpster diving.
She looked like Mickey Rourke looks like now.
And now more fucking walking.
Has anybody seen Rourke lately? He looks like a Klingon. Seriously, dude. Like, his whole face is just like, what the fuck?
So,
a fucking mask.
So garden party here. The female Roy Orbison pulls out a massive jug of wine from her cart.
He's one of those guys that used to work out, but don't anymore. Or they're just old now and they can't, but they still think they have the same physique.
So blah blah fucking blah. Social worker Sawyer shows up.
Hello, Brownie. Hi. You don't remember me?
And she starts getting all violent.
I'm gonna kill you, you dirty motherfucker.
But then he bribes her to come with him, with wine.
Now, Brownie, you wouldn't want to do that. Come on, you know I'm your friend.
If you're my friend, how about a jug of wine?
You got a deal, Brownie. Take your bag and wait for me by my car. I'll go get the wine.
White wine, okay?
White wine it is.
Yeah, I love
White wine!
The whole exchange was fantastic, by the way. He's like, hey, Brownie, how's it going? She's like, you motherfucker! Like all freaked out, like he fucking done her wrong hard, And then he was like, oh, don't relax, Brownie. I'll go get you some wine. She's like, white!
So blah blah fucking blah. We cut to Nurse Ethel here sleeping, and you know what that means. It means it's time for fucking scenes from Crazy Fat Ethel.
Yeah, another goddamn dream scene.
Because we get cemetery footage.
Constant.
And now we get the fucking cleaver scene, which we have seen numerous fucking times throughout the years. Not only was it actually in Crazy Fat Ethel, now we get it in goddamn Death Nurse 1 and now Death Nurse 2.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure there was at least one more goddamn movie that motherfucking cleaver scene was in. Probably Crazy Fat Ethel.
I'm sure there was at least a couple more.
And yeah, the whole scene. We got to see the whole fucking scene again.
Yeah, I know. And like how you are now is exactly how you were during the whole thing. Yeah. And look at you scribbling down your thing. You're pressing so hard, your imprint's probably like 15 pages.
Yeah. But anyway, blah,
There's
blah.
a fucking point to
Fucking blah. Goddamn Ethel is woken up by the phone. She goes and answers it. It's social worker Sawyer.
Shady Palms Clinic.
Hello, this is John Sawyer. I'm with County Social Services. May I speak with Nurse Mortley, please?
This is Nurse Mortley.
Yeah.
Saying about how he's the replacement of Dust Puss.
I've taken over Faye Chandler's caseload in her absence. Going through her files, I noticed that she's placed several patients with you in the past.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, he's like...
And then how they have, like, you know, and he wants to admit Brownie.
We have an indigent woman suffering from severe alcohol abuse. I was wondering if you might have any space available at Shady Palms Clinic.
Just one moment, please, while I check our bed availability list. Why, yes, I do have one bed available.
Good. Very good. Hey, I'd like to bring you over right now if that's all right.
And I love how they're always like, we are such great things. You guys are fantastic. And I'm like, the turnover rate, though, you know, like, how long have they possibly been in business? Like, they have to actually produce said bodies eventually of someone. How long? Because, like, that kind of shit that they get caught on would have got caught right away. I mean, I'm assuming they've been in business and doing this for quite some time because that's how he approached it. He was like, oh, you guys are great, you know? So they just been eating and stabbing and throwing down to the rats type thing for how long?
I don't know.
Terry?
So, fucking Sawyer warns her about behavioral problems.
Oh, there is one small thing that I do have to mention.
Yes, what is it?
Well, there have been some minor behavior problems in the past.
That's all right. We like challenging cases here at Shady Palms. Yes. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. You know, Sawyer should probably be a little more accurate. You know, he's a little vague on the whole.
Well, but first, blah, blah, fucking blah, Sawyer brings Brownie to fucking Shady Pines.
Nurse Mortley,
Well, yes.
I'm John Sawyer.
How do you do?
This is Brownie. I'm afraid we don't know her last name. Here's the file that we have on her.
Shady Palms.
Yeah, what the fuck ever. I don't care at this
I love
fucking
you're
point.
just like, don't correct me. Get done with this. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, whatever. So they go inside the fucking house.
Brownie, you go on with Nurse Mortley. She's gonna help you. Step up. She's got a few things in that bag that she shouldn't have.
We'll see to it. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you, Nurse Mortley. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Sawyer.
Fucking Roy Orbison here has hiccups.
Had a little too much to drink, dear? Well, we'll take care of that.
I don't fucking care,
She's
man.
like, so you like to drink. And then you get the sneer. You know, and this... Everybody do the sneer.
Ethel tries taking her fucking bag.
Give me that bag, you dirty old bitch. I said, give me that bag. Give me that bag.
When Brownie pulls a knife out and chases her around the living room for a while.
Oh my god. I love it. You're not even going to give it a forever, are you? You're like, I'm not even going to dignify this with a forever. I'm giving it a while. And now everybody just sending videos going, a while!
Oh yeah, while this is all going on, Dr. Mario is just asleep upstairs.
You know they're making another one, right? And Charlie Day's playing Luigi.
I don't care. So,
I love it.
they...
You don't care about shit. Other dude,
Ethel-
like, this is not going to end well. Like, a couple months in, everybody's watching this right now are like, he ain't going to make it. Like, a month in, we're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be on here by myself going, yeah, fat boy went into the tub and did the whole slicing and dicing and went to sleep in the tub. You know, decided to take it all done. I don't care about none. Like cake, Chuck? I don't care. Cookie, Chuck? I don't care. Movies? I don't care.
So anyway,
You sad fuck.
Ethel tries talking down Brownie.
Look, I don't want your bag. I'm gonna cut your shit bag. Look, Brownie, I don't want your bag. You can keep your bag, all right?
By offering her sherry.
Brownie, I'm your friend. Have a drink with me. I got some sherry in the kitchen. Drink? Yes, a nice glass or two of sherry. Sherry? Yeah, I'll get it. You sit down.
Well, she did a good job. I mean, by that time they were both tired from chasing each other. She easily could have stabbed her in the back.
Well, she grabs her with a knife. Grabs her with a knife.
Stabbed her with a knife.
Grabs the knife and then stabs her.
Yeah.
And you know, we got Nick Miller like that scene.
Didn't she pour the sherry already?
Yeah, well, I don't even care.
I think you skipped that part.
I did.
But she went and she got the chair.
Do they really need to see fucking goddamn Ethel pouring fucking sherry?
Hey, we had to see it. They gotta see it. It's not fair that we had to go through all this bullshit and they get away with us just going, I don't want to talk about it. They're not here to hear us go through our therapy session. At least, but anyway, so yeah, she poured the sherry, she put the knife behind her back, went in there, and stabbed her in the
shit out of
puss.
it, yeah.
Basically. And it did a poor job of it.
Well, it doesn't matter because now Gordon, Dr. Mario, finally gets up.
Yeah, puts on his coat. And he sleeps with his fucking shoes. He sleeps with his shoes on.
He goes downstairs because, just like every other Nick Millard movie, we're not going to bring it up too much in this.
What?
So we've brought it up numerous times before about in Nick Millard movies, those stairs are the main star of these fucking movies.
Yes.
Because it's always somebody going up and down the fucking
Millard
stairs.
is-
Up and down, 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 up and down.
Millard is the master at the stair scene.
But whatever, goddamn Dr. Gordonio is told to take the Ron?
Ron? No, don't sort.
Roy Orbison
Roy.
downstairs to the rats.
Yeah.
Where the hell have you been?
I took a nap.
You took a nap? This old bitch nearly killed me.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything. God damn it. Put her in the basement with the rats. She's so damn smelly, I doubt if the rats will go near her.
Oh yeah, guess what? We can go from that to an exciting bookkeeping scene with fucking Ethel in the adding machine. Tick, 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 click, tick, 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 tick,
That
tick, tick,
fucking
click.
adding machine is bigger than most people's consoles in their car.
I put her in the basement.
I'm gonna bill the county double for this. Minor behavior problems. That lying son of a bitch.
Who?
Sawyer, that's who. The guy from county. I won't forget this.
And then we cut from that to another Ethel nap scene. We're like, oh great, more crazy fat Ethel. And
Yeah.
guess what? That's what we fucking
And after you
get.
see that scene so many times, you start analyzing it like crazy, looking for certain
Well,
things.
dude, I mean, we get all kinds of different scenes from Ethel. We get, it doesn't matter. A whole bunch of scenes from Ethel.
Look.
I don't care. They don't care. Nick Millard obviously didn't fucking
He
care.
obviously didn't care. And I next time you text me the day before, I'm like, you ready for this? I'm like, are you ready for this?
Well, dude, whenever I texted you yesterday, I'm telling you, it wasn't an excited fucking text. It
Oh,
was
to
a
put,
goddamn,
like, we have
it
to
was like,
put-
are you ready for this? I'm not
I
really.
hate to say this, but I'm going to have to ask you to put some emojis on there so I know where you're coming from.
All right.
Angry face. Don't forget to bring your angry eyes.
I mean, dude, this goes through like 5 different scenes, but I'm not going to bring it up because who fucking cares? We've all seen it before.
Which one? All of them?
No, well, the scene where No, I'm not getting into it. Fuck you. So blah 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 blah. Sawyer calls to check on Brownie.
Hello, Nurse Mortley. John Sawyer, County Social Services?
Oh, yes. Hello.
I just wanted to be sure that Brownie wasn't proving to be too much of a problem for you.
Problem? Why, no problem at all. Aside from the fact that she almost killed me with a knife.
Well, she's never actually stabbed anyone.
Nevertheless, I'm adjusting my bill accordingly.
I'm sure the county will approve it. Brownie's not your typical patient.
No, she certainly isn't.
Well, I'm glad she's off the streets, and I'm sure she's in very good hands.
Yes.
I'll check back with you next week. Goodbye, Nurse Mortley.
Goodbye. Son of a bitch.
Brownie wakes up in the garage with the rats, you know, the 2 rats that are on film from fucking Satan's Black Wedding or whatever other fucking goddamn god-awful fucking regurgitated Nick Millard fucking movie that he fucking put into this.
Apparently getting stabbed with a knife
Doesn't hurt you.
It's a light irritation.
Yeah.
You know, like
super fucking easy. Yeah. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, Lord.
So...
Who's that dude again?
It doesn't fucking matter. What does matter
is... It does if you steal his shit.
Brownie goes up the fucking stairs all kinds of slowly, right? Dr. Bloodbath fucking Caesar has no fucking reaction whatsoever.
You son of a bitch, you got my bag! My bag!
And then she stabs the fuck out of Dr. Mario in the fucking back.
Everybody they get stabbed in this, but it's okay because stab wounds apparently.
Well, Ethel comes in and fucking cleavers the fuck out of fucking.
Ethel has Conan's
Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison. Yeah, but like she has like, but that fucking thing, that is Conan's. You know, I'd imagine that's the
Does it really matter?
It doesn't.
Okay, good. So, we cut to Ethel fixing up Dr. Mario Bath, because, I mean, she's just slightly like, oh, you got some scratches there. He's like, I'm fine. Basically, I'm fine.
Yeah, but I love his moaning. He sounds like a fucking wounded calf. He's like, Mrrr.
And then we find out that he is not a doctor, but he's a vet.
Edith, I think I need a doctor.
You are a doctor.
I'm a vet, Edith. A vet.
It's almost the same.
Yeah, and a horrible one attack.
And Ethel was kicked out of nursing
There's one
school.
goddamn animal there.
Anyway, you've got a good nurse.
Edith, you never graduated. You were thrown out.
I'm going to have to disinfect that wound very thoroughly.
Yeah, because she kept eating everybody's lunches.
So we cut to Poet.
And it's a jerk. Yeah.
Outside ranting outside City Hall.
This is Communist City. San Francisco is Communist City. This is Communist City. San Francisco is Communist City. That's right. The ones who are not communists, they are facts. But most of the times the facts are communist too. You got big mess here in San Francisco.
Right, you don't want to say that you couldn't understand a word that he said. Not one. But go ahead and try. It's fun. Actually, put on the captions and see what it says.
Oh, that's like, oh yeah. I mean,
Oh my god. Yeah.
So, blah blah fucking blah. Sawyer calls Shady Palms again.
Hello, this is John Sawyer. How are you, Nurse Mortley?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances.
Nurse Mortley, I haven't had a chance to tell you how much I really admire the work being done by medical professionals like yourself and your brother.
Well, we do try.
No, others try. You succeed.
About Poet and the
It's a
jerk.
jerk, yeah.
Nurse Mortley, I need your help.
Well, of course, I'll do what I can.
Well, there's another street person, completely nonviolent.
Nonviolent?
No history of violence whatsoever.
Well, it so happens we do have a bed available.
The county wouldn't object to your billing for Mr. Rudinsky's care at the same rate as Brownie's.
Blah blah fucking blah. Sawyer brings over Poet and a jerk.
Hello, Mr. Sawyer.
Hello, Nurse Mortley. This is Mr. Rudinsky.
How do you do, Mr. Rudinsky?
You go ahead in with Nurse Mortley, Misha.
And then Sawyer does a weird little fucking, like, come here so they can have a sidebar.
He's harmless, like I said, but he does like to make a lot of speeches. Crazy speeches. He thinks income taxes should be totally abolished. He thinks the whole country's headed towards socialism. Totally insane.
Well, just so he isn't violent.
No, he's not that kind. Well, thank you, Nurse Mortley. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Sawyer.
Yeah, he's like, well, he didn't tell him. He didn't tell him the last time about the knife. You know, he was just like, you know, hey, she had some in that bag she probably shouldn't have. See ya. And he just dipped, you know. This one, he was like, and it was really for nothing because this guy was harmless.
And then Ethel stares.
Again, should sneer. But like, yeah, he just talks shit a lot.
And then we cut to Ethel making rat stew.
Ooh, I love rat stew.
And
Has
dinner,
anybody had rat
and
stew?
dinner for Dr. Mario all
With
at the same time.
oyster crackers, you can't beat it.
She goes under the sink, grabs a dog bowl, puts in rat soup and dog bowl. Blah blah fucking blah. She goes up the fucking stairs slowly, takes the fucking dog bowl and gives it to the Poet and the jerk.
No.
Tells her to like quiet down or whatnot because there's some speeches thrown in there.
It's all communist lie. The worker has never benefited from socialist system. Only the pirate bosses.
Shut up and come and get your stew.
And then she laughs.
Dear.
She gives Dr. Mario his fucking food.
Edith, this isn't me from the basement, is it?
Now you know better than that. Rat stew is just for the patients.
And they talk about the Poet and the jerk.
The new patient sure makes a lot of noise.
I know. It's getting on my nerves, too.
Well?
He's a big man, Gordon. I'll need your help to get him down to the basement.
All right, maybe in a day or two.
In the meantime, I'll try to quiet him down.
Yeah, she lays his rat steak hot as balls right on his nuts. You know.
But then we cut to fucking Dustpuss, still alive, walking down the hill in San Francisco, but like leaning so far back as her old faux ass is gonna fall the fuck
Oh my
over.
god, I know, right? She was just like tick, click, 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 like little bird feet.
She goes to the door, knocks, Nurse Ethel opens the door and freaks the fuck out.
Bleh! It's shut, yeah. So she's, and then all of a sudden she has, hey, guess what? Another flashback.
A flashback to Death Nurse 1 where she fucking kills that nosy old bitch.
Get back in bed, you nosy old bitch.
That nosy old bitch.
And then, you know, well, we get to see Nick Miller's fucking mother go up the stairs with that fucking old flat side boob jiggle that will fucking do.
God. That'll stay in the memory for a while.
But whatever, it doesn't matter. We now find out that it's not really Dustpuss. It's her twin Dustpuss sister.
What is this? Some kind of joke?
Joke? I'm Charity Chandler, and I'd like to have a word with you about my sister, Faith Chandler.
Your sister?
Yes. She was a patient here, and she should have been home 3 days ago.
That's just the time she left here.
Did she say she was going to visit anyone?
No, she didn't say anything.
She wasn't ill or confused when she left?
No, I should say not. She had a splendid rest here.
If she contacts you, will you tell her to call me immediately? I'm terribly worried.
Why, yes, of course.
Thank you.
Certainly. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's just how cruel you
Desert
are.
puss.
Because you're how cruel you are, and then you had to go through some pain. You give him that slow video of her side boob them steps, a butt boo, da da be, a bang bang bing, and they're like bleh, 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 bleh.
So we cut to Ethel now sharpening her cleaver for how goddamn long, Terry?
You look like you want to sharpen your cleaver.
I do.
Terry.
And then I just want to fucking hey guys in my own fucking head.
Wow!
So blah blah fucking blah. Ethel goes into the poet's room.
Capitalism has benefited greatest number of people.
And then there's stare.
Of course, there's always stare.
And then there's speech.
Stare and sneer.
Capitalism is most just system.
And then there's stare. And then there's speech.
And speech.
Capitalism is best hope for all mankind.
And then there's stare.
And stare.
And then there's speech.
And
Capitalism is good.
And then she chops the fuck out of him.
and she jumps.
And she laughs.
Dude, Ethel laughs a lot in this. Like, a lot!
Well, yeah, because she goes in, tells Dr. Mario, and then she laughs again.
For how long, Terry? I keep bringing Terry in because I miss Terry. I know we use everybody else, but I just miss
We
Terry.
use Terry as well. Blah, blah, fucking blah. We get another old footage nap. It does not fucking matter. Not one bit. You're not going to see any more of it than the
It's the
what's
computer
necessary.
shut down. It's like oh,
So blah blah fucking blah. We cut to I quit.
Snurf.
I fucking
You're
quit.
going through fluff and snurf. Cause you can't. You're trying to it's okay. You
On
just-
that note, forgot to reverse. This has been another one.
Worst Nick Millard movie ever.
So blah blah, fucking blah. We cut to Dustpuss talking to Detective Nick Millard, like actually Nick
Yeah,
Millard.
the actual Nick Millard.
And now we get to learn why everything's and everybody's so monotone in his fucking movies. Because listen,
Maybe she thought you were someone else, a bill collector or process server.
I could just feel that she wasn't telling the truth.
Mrs. Chandler, these missing persons cases often resolve themselves. If your sister isn't back in a day or two, I'll have a talk with Nurse Morton. All right?
It might be too late then, Detective.
But then you also come to the realization, you're like, that's the guy who's smashing Garden Party, right?
in real life, yes,
Yeah, they smash.
that's his real life wife.
And that's just... It's gross.
So blah blah fucking blah. Dustpuss has a stakeout because Nick Millard ain't gonna do fuck all as Ethel waters her goddamn bushes.
Right? And her orthopedic shoes.
Oh, dude, and then goddamn Dustpuss fucking James Bonds her shit into the fucking
Oh,
house.
shit, dude. I love it. She's just sitting there watching... Yeah.
That's Mission Impossible. I don't know
That
why.
is Mission Impossible. Yeah.
Fuck this movie.
Here comes the Dustpuss. She's gonna sneak up. Yeah. Dustpuss. Dustpuss.
So she wanders around the house looking for her fucking sister. Goes in the basement. She goes into the fucking basement. and finds the corpse of her dead self / sister.
Yes, / Joe Estefan.
She runs up the steps and gets stabbed by Ethel.
She's like, nah!
And then she calls her a nosy old bitch.
Of course she does.
You nosy old bitch.
She says that about everything. Somebody hands her something, she's like, ah, you nosy old bitch.
Blah, blah, fucking blah. Ethel talks to Dr. Mario about being pooped.
Gordon, in a few years, you and I are going to have to think very seriously about retirement. I'm pooped, Gordon. I'm pooped.
She's like, I'm tired of stabbing old bitches and stuff and dragging old bums and fucking feeding things to the rats and stuff and pouring sherry and pretending to be a real nurse.
We cut to another bookkeeping. Fuck, dude, my brain, dude. We cut to another bookkeeping scene.
You need to get like a
when it's
tool, get it in your ear and go and fix it.
When it's interrupted by Detective Nick Millard.
May I speak with Nurse Mortley, please?
This is Nurse Mortley.
Hello, this is Sergeant David Gallagher. I'm with the San Francisco Police Department. A missing persons report has been filed on a Mrs. Faith Chandler. I understand that she was a patient at your clinic.
Well, yes, that's correct. We've been very concerned about her since I spoke to her sister Charity.
Nurse Mortley, I was wondering if I could stop by to talk with you.
What about?
Mrs. Chandler.
I've already told her sister I don't know anything.
If you're going to be there, I could come by at 10 in the morning.
All right.
Fucking calling about something. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. It does.
Well, he
not
was probably
fucking
calling
matter.
about, hey, I was calling about one of them patients or some. Well, I mean, like.
We want to talk about the original Dust Puss,
Yeah.
not Twin Desert Puss.
Detective Millard was starting to piece things together. It wasn't making sense, and he was starting to figure it out in his own quiet, monotone way.
So blah blah fucking blah. Ethel goes down into the basement to lime the basement because of the smell.
You put the lime on the coconut, the body's all up.
And this goes on for how goddamn long, whoever the fuck I feel like putting up there.
Forever. 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 Forever.
I'm sorry, I can't even give them a shout out by name anymore. It's just like my enthusiasm is now fucking gone.
That's what Nick Millard does to you. That's why we don't suggest to watch these films. They're damaging to your brain.
And then we cut to Ethel,
Edith.
pacing around.
Or Ethel.
For how
Whatever.
fucking long, Bird?
Forever.
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 So blah blah fucking blah. Detective Nick fucking Millard knocks on the fucking door.
And he's like, hey.
Ethel opens said door. They greet each other.
Are you Nurse Mortley?
Well, yes.
I'm Sergeant Gallagher.
How do you do?
He's like, what's up, remember me?
He's like, I have a warrant because rats drag human fucking meat or something out into the yard.
Out in the yard, yeah.
I've got a search warrant for these premises.
What do you want to search for?
Human remains. Something has driven the rats out from your house. They brought bits of human tissue onto your front lawn.
And then, so she just walks away and sits down.
Like, who the fuck did that investigation?
And she's just sitting there like this.
For a straight minute.
While Nick Miller's just standing there like this. Well, she's just sitting there like this.
And then you
While
got
Nick
fucking-
Miller's just standing there like this. And then while Dr. Mario is just sleeping upstairs like this.
Edith.
Oh, that's right, he is good.
Edith.
Edith. Edith. Edith. Edith.
Edith. And you're like, Edith. And you're like, please end this, and it does.
Well, yeah, because she stares. And then we get the old ass fucking credits, which none of these people were in this fucking movie. Right. Why don't you just take like a piece of paper, right, and write credits?
That's not how you spell that.
And why am I fucking talking like I'm Harris from Police Academy? Nick Millard.
Nick Millard.
And then you be like, blah, and you put that up to the camera, and there's your fucking credits.
Somebody's gonna freeze for that. That's not even.
You lazy, worthless piece of fucking shit. With your fucking stupid fucking recycling of fucking footage. Your recycling of credits for a movie that was made like... Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't recommend it to anyone.
Nick Millard is fucking awful, man. It's like, just like anything else, it's fun for like the first or second time.
What would you rather watch, this or Neil Breen?
You mean watch like a new Nick Millard movie like we've never seen before, or watch one of the Neil Breen movies we haven't seen? Because I would want to say Millard because at least they're an hour long. Neil Breen's always longer, but Neil Breen kind of is slightly more fun in a way.
Slightly.
In a different way, yeah. But no, my point was being, it doesn't matter what my point is.
I don't think you should talk anymore, because words are escaping you differently today.
On that note, forgot our bird. This has been another one of the Plugger's fucking
Everybody's like, what?
I don't know, dude. This put me into a weird fucking brain space.
Well, that's what Nick Millard does. He puts you in a weird brain space. Him and Garden Party and fucking Kmart John Malkovich. Fucking Chris Farley in a wig.
We'll see you later. Damn it, dude. This is one of those ones that just ruined my whole fucking day. It's ruined my whole fucking day.
Oh, you're gonna have lunch and you'll forget all about it.
No, I won't. I'll be sitting there all sad. Being like, God damn, Nick Millard making me waste a fucking hour of my fucking day. And then tomorrow, like, 8 hours of my fucking day is going to be wasted on this fucking worthless piece of shit fucking movie. I'd rather sat there and watch goddamn Groundhog Day Massacre again than watch this fucking bullshit. No, I think I would have.
I don't know if I wouldn't watch any of it. I think they all suck balls.
I think we could, yeah, let's just stop.
Let's stop torturing ourselves with this kinds of shit. We don't need to watch the... I mean, we are the worst, but God, I'm almost ready to change the name of the show.
Yeah, just do like a different show.
Mediocre movies.
Or no, because mediocre is just as bad, because, you know, they're mostly boring. But I don't know, we need to do something else, like, we need to do, like, we are candy review guys now.
Yeah! No.
We review candy! And fun things!
Yeah!
Not fucking bad shitty movies!
Yeah, we don't want bad shitty movies. Candy! Don't send us videos you punching broccoli. Send us candy!
Oh, damn it.
It's Dr. Herbal's world.
Alright, I'm done with this.
Can't even talk myself. It's like a fucking pirate. Har. Look at you. You're like... You look like one of those rock monsters from fucking Hercules.
I felt like a rock monster from Hercules.
Rock monsters. Rock monsters from Hercules.